Hello everyone. The extra bank charges in a payment app will help user to add an extra bank charges to the payment. Journal entries will be automatically adjusted based on this with the help of this module. After installing this module, we need to do some configuration. So let's get into the settings. Under invoicing, we can see an option to add an extra payment configurations. So here I have enabled this option for customer invoice as well as the vendor bill. Okay, and I have set the journals and also I have added an chart of accounts right away here. Okay, and under that you can see an option for bear with company and bear with customers. So as of now I have selected and bear with company, and on the workflow of this particular module I'll explain how it actually works. Now let's save this one. So now you can see that both of them will be in the bar with company. Okay. Now let's get into the invoicing where you can see and customers. So now let's get into the customers and create an invoices right away here. Now I'm going to add a new customer, and here I'm going to add an product. Okay. Let's add a product, and along with that we need to remove an taxes for more clarifications. Okay, now I have added that 1000 here. Okay, and here you can see that customer that I have added, and I'm going to confirm this order, and I'm going to register payment by using the bank that I have added. Okay, and in this page we can add an extra amount. I'm going to add an extra amount as 50 for example. Okay, now let's create an payment. Now it will be in the paid state. Now let's get into the payments. Now here you can see that this will be the one that we have created. Okay, so we have choose the configurations as bar with company. Okay, so if we choose and bar with company, the outstanding receipt will show an invoice amount plus extra fees amount. So let's get into that. Here you can see that the customer and also the amount. Now let's get into the journal entries where you can see in outstanding receipt will show an debit amount, like it will show an invoice amount plus an extra fees amount in the debits. Okay, and you can see an extra charge amount will be in the credit state. Okay, and also in the debtors you can see how much amount that we have paid for this particular invoice. Okay, the actual amount. After that, now let's change the configurations to for more understanding, that we need to get into the settings, and here let's change the configurations to customer and create a new invoice. Okay, now you can see that it will show an outstanding receipt as an invoice amount plus an extra fees amount. Okay, now we have changed the settings to the customer, so let's create an another invoice. Let's create a new one and add a new customer here, and I'm going to add the product. Okay, and I'm going to add the same amount like 1000, or let's change this to 200. Okay, and here I'm going to confirm, and I'm going to do the register payment, and I'm going to choose as a bank. Okay, now I'm going to add 20 amount here. Let's pay. Now let's get into the customers, and you can see and payments. So in this page you can see, like it will be showing an amount as 200, like it will show an outstanding receipt as invoice amount alone, not an extra fees amount. So let's get into the journal entries. So here you can see that outstanding receipt will be calculated based on the invoice amount, which will be in the debit state, and you can see the extra charge amount will be there in the debit, and you can see that amount will be 220. Okay, so this is the difference between in company and also in customers. This will be same for vendors as well. So for example, let's create one new vendor. Okay, now let's add an product. Okay, let it be it will be 800. Let's confirm. Okay, I'll add and bill date here. Let's confirm. So here I have created one vendor with end product and also all the details about the bill. Now register payment. Now I'm going to choose a bank, and I'm going to add an 80 for our reference. Now let's get into the payments. And here you can see that this will be showing an 800 because of we have selected with a bar with end company here. Yes, for bills, if you select and bar within company, it will show an bill amount on the debit. So let's get into that. Okay, and let's get into journal entries. And here you can see that the bill amount will be automatically there in the debits. Okay, and the extra amount will be added in the debits too. So if we have selected as a company, you can see only and bill amount on the payment page, not others. Okay, so here you can see that. Now let's change the company to vendor and bills to create a new bill. Okay, let's add a new vendor, and I'm going to add the product. Okay, let's add a product, different product, and here you can see the 600. Okay, let it be. Let's confirm. Before that we need to add a bill date, and let's confirm this order. And you can see a register payment. Let's choose a bank here. Okay, I'm going to add a 60 here, and I'm going to do the payment. Okay, now let's get into the payments, and you can see that 660 will be added. Now you can see the configurations will be changed to vendor. Okay, so if it is bear with an vendor, it will show and bill amount plus extra fees amount right away here. Now let's get into that. Let's get into journal entries again. Here you can see that the outstanding receipt will show only an invoice amount will be there in the credits. And also you can see the extra charge amount will be there in the credit. Okay. And the overall amount will be shown on the debit, which is in 660. So the thing is, if you choose and bear with an vendor, it will show an invoice amount plus extra fees amount there in that AP account. Okay. So in this way, we can make use of this module to add an extra bank charges to the payments. If you have any queries regarding this video, you can ask in the comment box. We will definitely solve your queries. And if you feel this video is helpful to you, you can like this video and subscribe our YouTube channel for more Odoo related updates. Thanks for watching.